Hello, Capricorns. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a message of weekend energies for you all. Let's see what's happening in the weekend energies for my Capricorns. Messages from the angels, please, for weekend energy for my Capricorns. Well, I've got 4. That's too many. I only need 2. I'm going to shuffle the deck this way and then we'll go again. But somebody is at the end of a cycle. Yep, time to start anew, start afresh. Now, it might be hard to step into that new. Spend time alone in quiet meditation, your desire and intentions, about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So, somebody's hurting here. Someone's not feeling the greatest, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Spend time alone in nature. Yeah, it's definitely time to take care of yourself. Being so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So being we have the south node switching from Aquarius to, what is it? Soon, I guess on May 5th, not from Aquarius, but from Capricorn into a different sign. I think that y'all are going to have a reprieve, my Capricorn friends. It's been a time, that's for sure. Let's see what's happening with this spend time alone in nature. Okay, so someone is all up in their head. You've had sleepless nights. There's stress, worry, aggravation here. And it all stems, the whole thing is centered around a marriage or a family, a solid foundation in that. Trying to have the best of all worlds. And we have some confusion about how's best to move forward. There's a lot of options, although I'm not sure you're seeing them. We do have as central focus, yet again, a decision needs to be made about this home environment, a decision being made possibly about whether to take a relationship to the next level. This is the marriage card. A decision to whether you're going to celebrate something further or whether it will be accepted, holding on tight to your finances. Blocking your heart chakra with funds, saying possibly there's not enough money for this, not enough money for that, when in actuality where your true deprivation lies is in the heart and emotion. Wanting to move forward at a fast pace, however. There's something about the divine bringing movement in here. But it's not time yet. It's just not time yet. That's what I'm getting. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs. Now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Could be dealing with something that is very spiritual here on the yes, this is the marriage card. It's also 1111. It's a portal card. Something very spiritual about what you have to this point followed spiritually and what it is you're moving in towards, and trying to marry the two beliefs as to how you were raised spiritually and what your new spiritual beliefs are and how to move forward, keeping them both, combining them together. And there's so many options with how to look at things, but I'm getting that you may want to convince someone else of it. Now, how exactly do I do that? Tell me what this 9 of Swords energy is about. The sleepless nights, stress, worry, aggravation. Is this about this spiritual thing, or is this about the money thing that's blocking your heart chakra? Spending. Look at that. 2 of Swords in reverse, and I don't usually do cards in reverse in my deck. I think this was in reverse for the Virgo reading too. There's something you've needed to make a decision about, and you've been stale and stuck on it. Not able to make that decision, but I see that's happening here. as your central energy. And it's been a rough haul, for sure it has. I'd say by the end of April into Taurus season, I got 4 or 5 is when you will be making this decision. People might question your decision, though, based on whether you're making it from a financial perspective or an emotional perspective. There's your energy, Capricorn card. It's about feeling trapped, feeling attached to something. A spiritual understanding possibly you've had for a long time. Could even be a home, a marriage, a relationship situation. Not sure what decisions to make about it as to which way to move forward or whether just to move. Maybe you're thinking about moving your family. So ingenious ideas, feeling very fertile once you spend time in nature meditating, or facing challenging truths. The challenging truth is, I'm not sure I want to be tied to this any longer. I'm not sure I want to feel alone. So how do we not do that? This is about the entrepreneur. This is a person who knows what he wants, knows what he doesn't want, taking charge of the situation. He's got the Ace of Wands in his hands, and he is about to create. It's almost like being a chameleon and shedding a skin and putting on a brand new one. And I think it's going to blow a few people's minds. It's going to create some questions, kind of like, what the actual F are you thinking? Like, you can't just up and you're like, hell yeah, I can. Watch me. This is Empress energy. This is creating whatever it is you desire at the drop of a hat. Say so. Could be dealing with it, definitely dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. This is Taurus, Libra energy all day long. But what you put in motion now, or have put in motion, say 6 months ago, is going to come to fruition very soon. Very soon. If you've not put anything into motion, I would look back to your birthday. There was a solar eclipse, I believe, or was it lunar? I can't remember, on your birthday, or as your birthday month started, which was on Christmas Eve, I think that was, or Christmas Day, that eclipse. Something that happened then moving into the now is going to start bringing about fruition. January, February, March, April, that's 4 months from then, so 5, 6. So in May or June, possibly, I'd say by the end of April, beginning of May, you're going to start seeing the fluctuations happen. This will put what you put into motion then, and it's about you moving away from rough waters to calm waters. Perhaps there's some people that are going to move away from some very confusing times. Things you felt stuck to, old belief patterns, old relationships, moving into the new. Why? Because you feel your ships are coming in and we want to celebrate and reunite with who we are. But still, it seems you're juggling a lot. Someone could have a third-party scenario here. A person has come in, given you new hope, and I'm not going to lie, it can affect some people's marriages because a person has come in and given someone hope. I'm telling you, one of the biggest diseases for a marriage that is failing is not the marriage that is failing itself. It's when someone comes and gives one of those people hope, and the hope does not include the spouse. That is one of the biggest diseases for a failing marriage, is that someone in that marriage has hope, but it does not include the other person. So that's interesting. It's put that way, huh? Interesting. Because for the person that has the hope and is moving forward, it's everything. It is not a disease. It's a seed of renewal and joy. You see, even hope can be looked at in a negative form. Isn't that interesting? All right. Let's look at this as someone wanting to create something which will help you move away from rough waters to calm waters, still in confusion about how to make that happen. Let's go with the person you're married to, because this is about marriage and moving forward. If you see a black fly come across here, I'm going to smack him. One of these days, I'll get him. So anyway, maybe there's someone in your life you just want to smack. You just want to squash them like a bug. Anyways, you're doing it because you feel your ships are going to come in and watch him land on me. These ships are going to come in and it's going to be cause for celebration, but you're still focusing on the finances and blocking out the heart to a certain extent. Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star people from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a culture based in fear to a love-based community. You are here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. That's beautiful. So is your mission about helping the masses? I think that your other person may agree with you that your mission is about helping the masses and might be more on board than you give them credit for. All of this stress and worry about whether you'd have to leave somebody behind. How about start thinking about creative and ingenious ways, since you are this guy and embodying this energy here that can create anything he or she desires with some little ingenuity. How about figuring out how you can bring your partner along for the ride? Unless they're the one choosing not to be, that's their choice. Healing the divine masculine. The divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Beautiful. So the combining of divine masculine and feminine within. Perhaps you've been in divine masculine energy for so long. Being creative now, stepping into Empress energy is foreign to you. Abundance of Sothis. Abundance in many forms is increasing in flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you freely. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms over and over again. Wow, what a beautiful reading. Someone's coming into creative energy. I'm going to challenge you. Challenge your spouse to step up their game. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Blessings.